Alright, we are live. Heck yeah. Alright. Cool. See if we can get some people tuning in here. Hopefully. I'm gonna grab a chair real quick so I can actually post up right here. And I'm gonna get to basically throwing all of my main boxes that I got right here. I'm gonna try to slim down, compact into one box that I have semi-empty right now. We're gonna go ahead and kind of move that stuff over as well. But we're gonna go ahead and compact everything from these three main boxes that I take out with me, to one box. So, give me a second here, grab a chair, post up, and we will get to moving around. And I will answer some of your guys' questions if I get anybody in here to watch. Okay, we shall see, hopefully. We get some people in here to watch. Very bad connection. I shouldn't have very bad connection. I should have great connection. Anyway. So, I got all my plastics out right now. Kind of just trying to figure out what pocket I want to put them in, I guess you would say. So, we will be doing that. Alright, there we go. That's much better. So, get all my plastics rounded up here. Take you guys just a little bit. There we go. Alright. This will be much better. Okay, so all in all, I'm just going to throw my plastics bag right next to me until I have got some of these boxes kind of planned out. So we will get to that. See if I can get some followers in here to come say hi. Maybe. Hopefully, if all works out, we should be able to. I'm doing a live stream. Sorry. Just real quick. Because I didn't get to do one last night.
It's because you decided to fall asleep on it.
I know. I passed out. Dang it. Anyways. So, probably going to take a couple jerk baits, couple crank baits out of here. Probably a couple liplesses kind of deal. Throw in this bottom box right here. And I'll kind of just show you guys that real quick. So yeah, pretty on all these boxes. That's what I'm trying to condense down to one. There it is, the LT. Alright, use that. So I'm just gonna condense everything from this box. Everything in this box is just gonna get thrown into one of these other boxes, and all these guys just gonna get slimmed down. A couple of baits from these thrown into this one box. So here we go. Hopefully I can get some guys tuned in here with me so we can chit chat it up and get maybe some questions answered for you guys. See if we get anybody tuning in here. Hopefully. We'll try to slim down everything. So I'm gonna try. Let's see where I'm gonna put everything. That's my biggest issue right now. I'm gonna take everything out of this little spoons box. Tubes in here. Actually, I have one bag of tubes right here. Literally hasn't even been opened yet. But I have some of the same tubes right here, so go ahead and throw those in as long as they don't have jig heads in them. So there's two do, so if they don't have jig heads in them, I'll put them back into that bag. Get stuck on my stuff. Sorry for this semi-boring video. It's not going to be the greatest of vids, I guess you would say. I'm just kind of moving stuff around. for the most part. But I figured I would jump in here and do a little live stream just in case anybody wanted to ask me some questions. Our tube's packed up. All my plastic over here. Trying to get one bag going. Damon Neal, what is up? How's it going? Heck yeah, we got a new follower in here. What is up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad somebody's kicking into live stream now and saying what's up. How's it going, bud? How's your day going? Hopefully semi well.
Yeah.
I'm just basically slimming down all my gear into a little bit smaller box so I can have it on my kayak. Good, just got done with most of my classes. Nice, man, nice, heck yeah. You in college, high school? What are you studying for, I guess, or whatnot? Where are you from? What bodies of water you got near you to fish? High school? Nice, heck yeah, man. That's what's up. Gotta finish high school. Awesome. Heck yeah, man. Where are you from? I'm taking college classes and live in Ohio. Ohio, nice, very nice. Heck yeah. It is great to meet new people from all around. It is definitely a cool sport to meet a lot of new people and different bodies of water, different areas of fishing, different fish to be caught, all that good stuff. So it's definitely nice meeting you. I appreciate you, and hope you tune into more live streams, as well as I'll be tuning into some of yours, trying to kind of get with all my followers and click that notification button so I know when you guys are live, so I can jump on and say what's up, see if I can answer some of your guys' questions sometimes, even doing my live streams like this. But when you guys do your live streams, I can even try to answer questions. I can try to help you out, all that good stuff. We're all a big team here trying to do the same thing, just get out and have some fun on the water. So I am trying to condense this little box into this box so I can condense everything from this box into this little box right now. Basically just trying to make everything that I would like to take out while I'm going to go out and do a kayak run real quick out on this box, instead of having 3 ginormous boxes and a whole bag of plastics and just a ton of gear. I didn't get a film yesterday when I was out, mainly for 2 reasons. I just really didn't think the bite was going to be on. It was the weather was kind of just back and forth, so got out there 5 seconds after just hitting the water and being on the water, we started getting dumped on. So it wasn't the greatest day of film. I'm glad I didn't even take the camera out. I didn't end up catching anything, no, unfortunately. A couple bites, way out deep, but just nothing really biting it. We still got some cold waters around here, so unfortunate. I would be down for ice fishing. I would love to be ice fishing, I guess, still right now, and yeah, just still can't get it really. It's just that in between. It's like every place around that I would try to get ice fishing is unsafe ice, or I would think, I guess, would be unsafe ice, or just take a long journey kind of deal up north to actually get on to a lake with some ice. But I'm kind of done with that right now. I'd rather be doing some open water fishing. So I'd rather be out there grinding and trying to catch a fish than just standing over an ice hole and, I guess, jigging, trying to catch a fish that way. But it would take a lot more money out of me, that's for sure. So we are condensing lures into a bigger box, at least one big box, and then we're gonna put that all into a bag with some plastics, and that's gonna be our kayak bag, basically. Pretty simple setup. I'll kind of just walk you guys through what I'm all throwing in here and what I'm gonna be throwing. Period. So should be fun. Just went out yesterday and all of the ponds around me were unfroze. That's good, but it was so cold that morning. Oh, hang on. Comments are going away. But I did manage to get on bite on a spinnerbait. Nice. All right. Heck yeah, bud. That is awesome. You mainly fishing for largemouth around you? Largemouth, smallmouth. What are you seeking for?
Right, yeah, Tom.
Lady came inside.
Hi, hands
Playing with the little one. But yeah, what's your main, I guess, fish that you're going for? Probably largemouth, I'm gonna guess. I don't have a whole lot of largemouth around me. That's unfortunate. I would love to fish Ohio someday, maybe with you. That'd be cool. So I live by Lake Erie. We fish for walleye and catfish, also crappie. Nice. I've never caught a crappie or a walleye, but I've been catfishing a few times. Do that quite often. Most of the time you can catch catfish out of Man's Lake, but in the river it's a little bit harder. I don't know, for some reason. But I guess nighttime you go out and throw pretty much. Yeah, of course, largemouth. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I would love to be fishing more largemouth around me, but unfortunately the valley that I live in, only the ponds stock largemouth, and like pretty much 80% of the ponds you can't fish. So super picky. Sometimes I do try to sneak into ponds and fish a little bit just so I can actually catch something. But I do it, I do it with a kindly manner and make sure that I'm not really stepping on anybody's toes, and if they ask me to leave, I'm gone. My personal preference bait, I guess, for largemouth. I know it's gonna sound pretty dumb, I guess you would say. Well, I don't know about really dumb, but would have to be this little tiny lip crankbait. It's a Rebel track down, is what it's called. You can buy them at Walmart, kind of thing, but I catch what I usually catch largemouth around my area with. And like I said, there's not a whole lot of largemouth, so a little bit difficult. But I was actually throwing it yesterday just down the river. So let you guys see that guy. But yeah, just this little gold Rebel track down. I threw one last year that was a silver color, just the one that sits right next to this in Walmart, basically. But Rebel track down. Never bad. Yeah, definitely never bad. But yeah, this is what I have caught most of my largemouth on. And like I said, this area here is really not known for largemouth, so it's a little bit harder, a little bit more finicky, and like I said, only pond stock them and stuff like that. I'm sure I could use jigs. This is literally my first year throwing jigs. Last year I pretty much just threw crankbaits, jerkbaits, hook and worm, and rooster tails. That was really it, to be honest. I feel like this year I'm really trying to, Cincos too. Yeah, of course, some Cincos. I catch a lot of smallmouth on Cincos though. Wacky rigs, things like that. I catch a lot of smallmouth on. Definitely smallmouth is more my game, just because that's what we have here local. They're not biting yet, of course, because it's just way too cold. I need to get out to some deeper spots and kind of just anchor down somewhere and just sit there and fish. But I got to get out deeper is the problem, kind of deal. So I do have some plans, hopefully this next weekend, to get out and hit this spot called Hens and Chicks that is just up the river from us. And it is basically, the reason it's just called Hens and Chicks is because it is it's just part of the river, but in that part of the river there's like a couple big boulders that stick out of the water kind of thing, so they just call it Hens and Chicks, I guess, right there. That's the big boulders. Well, around those big boulders, it gets very, very deep. And that's most of the time where we can pull out those big, big smallmouths. So once the water warms up a little bit more, we should be definitely throwing that. Yeah, tubes a lot. Most of the time you'll be seeing me throw tubes. A crap ton. Kind of like these guys, just little gold, kind of like it's like a gold and red flake, brown kind of like root beer colored tube. This thing usually works pretty well. You dip them in the chartreuse dip and glow. If you don't never heard of that, you can usually pick it up at your local Walmart. That stuff works amazing. Give you a little demo of that, like what it looks like too. This dip and glow. This guy was all white when I had it, and you just dip it in your garlic dip and glow, and it actually completely turns it to that chartreuse yellow, and gives a little bit of a garlic scent as well. So super helpful. Oh, my thing didn't get you. What's your PB for smallmouth bass or largemouth bass? Largemouth, I've not caught anything big whatsoever. It's always been pond bass, and they've been about, like, yeah, I didn't even weigh them kind of thing because I knew they weren't even going to show up on the scale as a pound or not kind of deal. So definitely nothing over a pound for largemouth. That sounds horrible for around here. But Coeur d'Alene is definitely going to be bigger. When I get up to Coeur d'Alene this year, I should be catching a little bit more largemouth and actually get a PB for that because I don't even have a PB for a largemouth right now. But smallmouth, my PB is 3 pounds 20 ounces, and that's just, yeah, I feel like that's still pretty poor for a smallmouth even, but that's a big smallmouth, to be honest. And I actually ended up catching that guy last year, about like mid-season last year. I was on my last cast, sun was down. I mean, it was like dark out basically. I was up at Soton. Last cast, just ripping this guy back actually, but it was the silver one, not the gold guy. I had the silver one, and it ended up losing it in a tree a couple weeks back or so. But yep, I ended up getting my PB Smalley on that guy. Ever decide to come to Ohio, let me know. I got a good pond, so just let me know. Yeah, definitely, man. Heck yeah. I'm sure as soon as I can be vacationing all around, I will be sure to check out some ponds near you. I definitely want to do a lot more largemouth fishing, so it would be tight to get to go to a couple different areas, and like you know, Texas, of course. Like who wouldn't love to go there and do some largemouth fishing? Florida, wouldn't mind getting into my first peacock bass.